Hey guys, Thunderstud here, bringing you a new deck that's revolving around some new selection box cards that I also got a lot of. It's this little Nefarious Archfiend Eater of Nefariousness, little weird card, and this Inari Fire. So I've wrapped it around a Silent Magician revisit. We have some very old spellcasters, and one of the more recent spellcaster tuners who has an interesting effect that works really well in this deck. We'll get to in a moment. And we're also running two of the big versions of our Silent Magicians. So we have three of the regular. And of course the only spell cards we're using are Silent Burnings, which I'm sure you know what they do. If it's in the graveyard, you banish it, search your Silent Waifu, or you get her up to 4k damage as long as you have more cards in your hand than your opponent. It makes for some OTKs. So what are these boys doing in this deck? Let's go over them. They both are very similar. You can only control one Inari Fire. If you control spellcaster type monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn during your standby phase, after this face-up card on the field was destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon it. So it's a nice little sticky fox you can special summon when you have a spellcaster. We have Nefarious Archfiend Eater. You can only control one Nefarious. If you control a spellcaster type monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Pretty much the same exact effect. Once per turn during your end phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can target one face-up monster you control, destroy it, special summon this card. So you don't want to really do that. You would use that with something like a Dark Cavalry in like an Archfiend deck. But we use the second effects of him special summoning when he's near a spellcaster. So this is the spellcaster we're usually going to special summon him next to, and that is Witch of the Black Rose. This card cannot be special summoned. When this card is normal summon, while you control no cards, draw one card and reveal it. If the drew card is not a monster card, you throw it to the graveyard and destroy this card. So it's usually going to be a monster card, as you can see with this deck. So it's a free +1. If it is this card, which it might be in one of the replays, you just discard it, get to search your Silent Waifu within your deck anyway. You're just a little vulnerable to some attacks. But ideally, you want to summon her, get her +1, then you can special summon one of your boys and bring out any level 8 synchro you want. We're actually only using 3 to choose from. We're using Spark Dragon, Scrap Dragon, and Angel of Zera, so they all do a little different things. Usually, Spark Dragon's the one you want for like a first turn play, or to get your play started, so he can protect other monsters or protect himself. If you have the real death in your play, you can get a Scrap Dragon out to destroy one of these boys out with them, and you'll see in the replays plays like that. Or destroy your own burning, search for your Silent Waifu, great stuff. Zera, now he's a little complicated. This card gains 100 attack for each of your banished cards. We don't really have a way to banish our own cards. We would just banish this to search, and that's pretty much it. But other than that, during the standby phase of the next turn after this card is banished, special summon it. So you can't banish him to get away from it. You know, it would be hard to aim at someone banishing stuff. But again, other than that, guys, it's a good way, it's good, you know, support wrapped around some Silent Magician revisits. These boys are obviously back row hate just for the Silent Magician. Makes for 7 spellcasters and some little boys. So it's a pretty straightforward deck with Sealed Tombs. Really tops it off nicely. It needs Sealed Tombs. A lot of these wins I wouldn't get without Sealed Tombs. As you'll see in the replays, talked about this deck more than I should have. It's a lot of old cards. But I hope you guys enjoyed the replays, and thanks for watching. Okay, here's Dark Signer Carly Carmine, who is blowing up my phone. So we're going second. Now this duel is all about Sealed Tombs, guys. Sealed Tombs is gonna really win the duel right now. So we're fighting a Dark Lord Fortune Lady mix. It's a pretty common mix at this point. He's going for the Fortune Lady route. He's using Calling, Time Passage, the whole thing. He's gonna bring out every. Nice and normal, nice and consistent. He's getting his +2s. He's doing the whole shebang, guys. He's got his Fortune Lady every out. Now all we gotta do is Sealed Tombs her. We just have to find a way to destroy her and hit her with our Sealed Tombs. So we top deck a way to destroy her, top deck a second way to destroy her. So we special summon Inari Fire, We special summon our Nefarious. We're gonna keep our fire, use the Nefarious. That's a Scrap Dragon. Now we can use the fire to be destroyed. We destroyed this Every. Now we sealed the tombs. She is not gonna resurrect. We got him, guys, right? That's Duel 1. Wait a second, he's got a second calling. He's got a Fortune Lady. He's got Time Passage again, guys. Oh man. He's bringing a 9 out this time. He brings a Vermilion Dragon Mech. That's going to be able to destroy our Scrap Dragon. Scrap Dragon is gone. We take 2700. What do we do now? There we go, guys. So, this boy was destroyed by our Scrap Dragon's effect. That means he gets the special summon, guys. Absolutely amazing. Here, Magical Warrior's going to break that back row just because. Now we're Silent Waifu. Now we have options. So we get to 4K in this one, obviously. But we could have just let him destroy our girl. Then we could have brought out the bigger girl, swung over him, swung into there. Many ways for lethal. Here we use the Silent Burning way. That's 4K versus 27K. 100 over lethal in one swing. It's a little safer. We can wait till the damage step. Great stuff, guys. It's all about sealed tombs. Just time your sealed tombs. Okay, here we are fighting another Shizu. She doesn't have any mats or sleeves. Pretty boring. Here we're starting with a Black Witch. We also have the big Silent Waifu in our hand, which doesn't really do anything for us. But anyway, we normal summon the Black Witch. We pull into our... we draw actually another Black Witch. Then we special summon our Nefarious. Nefarious goes into a Spark Dragon. First turn play. Pretty solid first turn play because it can't be destroyed once per turn. Here we are fighting Shiranui. I just get Spark Dragon's effect out of his way immediately and just put it on himself because there's no other play really. So he's going for the Samurai Saga, sets 2 back rows, seals my tombs, and we move on. Here, we're gonna normal summon our Black Witch again. She doesn't get the +1 because I control other cards, obviously. Then he's going to Floodgate our Inari Fox. We swing in with the Spark Dragon, chain his effects so he doesn't die through battle, destroys his Samurai Saga, and we also sealed tombs, by the way. Now we hit him with the Black Witch. We sealed his tombs so he can't use the Samurai Saga from the graveyard. Here he's trying to just use his Spirit Master, bring out a Squire Saga, but nothing she can really do with the sealed tombs. She can't banish from her graveyard or anything like that. So we get to swing right over her. Now he can use his graveyard effects. That's going to bring out the Shogun Saga. Shogun Saga is going to lower her attack. He really tried for lethal there. Fell just 100 short. Really needed it. We top decked the Silent Magician we really needed after using our Breaker's effect to destroy a back row. It was an econ. It actually wouldn't have saved him. Here we use our Burning Silent. That's 1k over our boy. Nice and lethal for him. Great stuff, guys. So Sealed Tombs really is the MVP of this deck. It doesn't rely on any skill like Transcendent Crystals or something like that. So we can use Sealed Tombs. It's really strong in this meta, guys. Here we're starting with 3 of our Witch of Black Rose. We have our Silent Waifu and a Silent Burning. We pull a Silent Burning. We have to use it to search another Silent Magician. We're going to use our Sealed Tombs just because we're afraid of an OTK. Now our opponent normal summons a Molhu, however you want to say it. Does not hurt us too bad. We're going to use our Black Witch again, pull into a fire, but we're not going to bring out our Fire Boy. We're going to bring out Silent Magician. I was trying to play around Treacherous, but it didn't work anyway. Here he's going to Sorcerer Conduit. Now, we can get rid of 1 invocation, so he has to have 2 invocations. He tries 1 invocation, we negate it. Now he's gonna try 2 invocations. 2 banished cards. He goes with the Purgatrio, that way I can't summon my Silent Magician, but he would need to have 2 invoked, even just to get over this Silent Magician. So he needs 2 invokes, and guess what? He has 2 invokes, so that's gonna put him to 4.3k. I can't summon my second Silent Magician because he would just be able to swing at it with Purgatrio again, but I can summon my Black Rose. Going to bring out a Silent Magician, swing right over that Purgatrio, swing into that monster, but not over him. Now we're kind of dangerously low, but it's a back row he pulls into. We pull into this boy, he's gonna aim for a trap card. It's just a Cosmic Cyclone. But she can swing over, he can swing, and he can swing. And that's lethal over invokes, guys. Even past 2 invokes. Pretty hard fight, but great stuff. Okay, here we are fighting another Shizu. Sealed Tombs is really strong right now. It's always been really strong, but it's like really strong in this meta. We're going second. Finally, our opponent's using an interesting mat. He's got some nice icy stuff. We have another level 8 in our hand. We're fighting another Shiranui. They're starting with another Samurai Saga. Is this a Steam replay? 2 back row set. It's not, I promise you. Here we're going to use our Black Rose. She pulls into a breaker. We normal summon our Nefarious. Seal her tombs again. Bring out the Spark Dragon. It's like the same play, guys. We use the Spark Dragon. He doesn't get destroyed. We destroy his Samurai. He can't do anything with those sealed tombs. He brings out a Solitaire. Solitaire is going to bring out another Spectral Sword. He seals my tombs now. But we don't care about our tombs. We're going to use Breaker. Breaker's going to break a card. We break a Cosmic Cyclone. Not much to break. Swing with our Inari Fox. Swing with our Breaker. And just swing with the Spark Dragon, guys. We get over 1 defense monster and work it. Sealed tombs. Stopping Shiranui. Great stuff. Okay, here's Aster Phoenix. Are you guys ready to see more hero decks popping around? Well, at least see it for a little while. Here we're going first. Let's see what our opponent's got for us. He's sticking to his little Aster theme. Nice white backgrounds there. We're going to bring out a Spellcaster. Bring out our Silent Magician. Keep our hand at least a little big. Our opponent's really emptying his hand. He used a Solid Soldier into a Drill Dark into a Decider. Now here, he wants me to use my Silent Magician on the World Legacy Clash. I choose not to because I wanted to negate a Poly in case he was going to try to hit me with a Poly. It was not a Poly he was waiting for. He was actually waiting for a Mass Change. But that's no problem too because he can't kill her. So we get over him. Would have been worse had he sent her to the graveyard and got a second one. Here we're going to use our Black Witch. Remember, you don't get the +1 if you control another card, but we can still special summon our Inari Fire. That's a Stardust Dragon. Our waifu swings over the Anki. Stardust swings into the Drill, or what was left, a Solid Soldier or Drill Dark. Now we're just left with the Decider. This deck has a lot of outs to Decider. Of course, we're pulling none of them. But we have a few. He gets the Cosmic Cyclone to Silent Burning. That's really no problem. It's probably a second Cosmic Cyclone down there. We get to bring out our Silent Waifu. We had a Silent Burning. We could have hit him for lethal on the Decider because we're just a level 4 monster. Or we could have just killed the Decider and not worried about that back row. We had a lot of options and they were all lethal, guys. Great stuff. This deck surprised me at how good it was. I really just thought it was going to be a little synchro trick with Silent Waifu win con, but man, it was actually pretty good. As long as you time your Sealed Tombs well, you can stand right up to the meta, guys. It's no problem. You can sneak OTKs. It's great. Just put Sealed Tombs on stuff, guys. You can really shut down decks. It makes for a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, guys.